Good afternoon, everyone. This is Leah Dixon from Port Coquitlam, British Columbia. I am coming live way later than usual. I am normally live at 9 a.m. on Wednesday mornings. December has just been absolutely crazy. Last Wednesday, I had my sister and my mom visiting. Today, we had dentist appointments and a sleep-in after a late Christmas concert last night. So I am here now in the afternoon, ready to craft with you a little bit later than planned. Dentist and some deliveries and a lunch out with my son took a bit longer than I thought it would, but 'tis the season. And then the next 2 Wednesdays, I will not be live with you either. I'm actually planning to go live on the Tuesday morning because next Wednesday, can you believe it, is Christmas Day. So Christmas Eve morning, I will be here live with you. I have a new layout card to share with you, 1 layout, 3 cards. And the Wednesday after that will be New Year's Day. And so we always have lots of family plans and a good sleep in as well after our party on New Year's Eve. So New Year's Eve morning, I will be here live with you. So December 31st. So a little bit of a switch up for the whole month of December. And then hoping to be back to normal after January 6th when school resumes. So fingers crossed that normal is a thing still. Feels like it's been a while. So I'm going to dive in now to my December paper pumpkin. This actually arrived like 2 or 3 days ago, and I've just been so busy I haven't had a chance at all. So here we go. Let's switch over to my desktop. If you're here and watching, I'd love to know who's here and if you've got this one, if you've opened it up yet. So this is the December Notes from the Heart. It comes with Blackberry Bliss ink, which, luckily is actually on my wall right now. Yay. So I'll be able to grab that and work with it. Hi, Lila. I know, you know what? I feel bad for the posties because I don't think things are truly resolved, but I am so grateful that the strike is over, and it sounds like tomorrow post offices are going to start accepting new packages and letters and stuff. So I am very hopeful that I'm going to be able to get my Christmas cards into the mail tomorrow, and that Stampin' Up! Is also going to be able to start sending out catalogs, because I had ordered through Stampin' Up! Catalogs to be sent out to my customers, including you, Lila. And that, of course, got all put on hold. So those should be in the mail for you now. Well, very, very soon. So super excited about that. And I will post the digital link on January, I think it's January 7th is when the new catalog goes live. I will post the link for everybody, the digital link, just in case your physical catalog hasn't arrived yet. Yeah, so that is really good. I can also go full steam ahead with my plans for some of the stamp camps and stuff that I wanted to do, because I just wasn't sure how I would possibly be able to mail out anything if the strike didn't end. All right, so our kit comes with everything we need to make our cards, including our adhesive. And this time around, we've got one of my favorite adhesives, which is tear and tape. That's awesome, Lila. Yeah. Do you know how awful is this? I have actually a stack of like 36 catalogs in my house, and I have not had a moment to sit down and open it up yet. I looked at the digital version when it was first released to demonstrators, and I haven't even taken a look at the physical copy yet. I've been so busy. All right. Oh, wow. Okay, so I absolutely love the font of this stamp set that we got in this kit. Some great sentiments here, but a fantastic font. So just a note, happy birthday, best of luck, lots of love, get well soon, hello, congrats, and thank you. And this font really reminds me of the font from the Winterly Nests as well, and I think it was the October Paper Pumpkin Kit. And so it's just really, really beautiful. Wow. Okay, I'm excited to use that. We have some gorgeous envelopes here. They're solid, solid inside and out in a beautiful mossy meadow. I'm going to put those to the side for now. Some very nice gold glittery gems here, along with some dimensionals. And then I was told there were scallop bases, so here we go. All of our card bases are white. Oh, whoa, wait a second. Is that white? It is not white. It has ever so slightly a little like yellow rub to it. That's very, very cool. I don't think you guys can see that on the screen. It's coming off just as straight white where you guys are, but it actually has kind of like that antiquing kind of look to it here. And then the gorgeous scalloped edges. So those are our card bases. We have some beautiful, this is something I love about paper pumpkin kits, is all of our tags with the beautiful gold outline. It's the one thing that's really hard to do when you're crafting at home, is to create that nice gold outline. Yours is at your friend's. Oh, awesome. Well, now you have a reason to head on out and pick that up. So those are our labels. Wow. And then some beautiful artistry here. The gorgeous flowers and the fern, which I was wondering if there was going to be ferns in here, because we have our add-on, what are they called? Add-on dies. And no, that's not them. Oh, don't tell me I don't have my ones for this month right on hand. Oh, man. Well, now I'm not sure what I did with them. Somewhere on the disaster that is my desk, out of your guys' view, I do have my add-ons, and they do have a fern in there. Probably should have gone looking for those before today's video. Then we have a few more scallop pieces. Oh, wow. And these are stickers. Oh, very, very cool. All right. So these peel up and they're stickers, and they've got the scallop edge on them. Cool. Oh, wow. And then one of my favorite things that Stampin' Up! Doesn't currently carry is some vellum. And so these are in a beautiful leaf pattern. Oh, wow. All right. And here are our instructions, as well as the piece of paper to go with our stamp set. So when we're all said and done, and we're trying to store our leftover bits, which will be our ink pad and our stamp set, we've got that lovely piece of paper to put with our stamp set so that we can clearly see, what should have been in the kit. So I love that feature. All right. Oh, well, here we go. I can't seem to see mine right now, but there's a picture of what the add-on dies look like. So they're, no, they don't even have the name on here right now. Darn it. I think it's called Mary Tags and More. And so you've got the word Mary, the tag, and the fern. All right. You know what? You don't order, when you order your paper pumpkin, you throw it onto any order you're doing through Stampin' Up! Because it's actually not done through the paper pumpkin website, Lila. It's a little bit confusing. And in the new year, it's going to become less confusing because Stampin' Up! Is going to be amalgamating everything. But for right now, it's a little bit confusing. And so, yeah, you just put that onto any order. All right, so here is a picture of our 3 cards as they would like us to design them, as well as those stickers are for our envelopes. So we can write on them and then attach them to our envelopes. So we have all of our instructions here on how to put these together. I am not great at following the instructions. In fact, it's kind of going to kill me because the first thing they want me to do is to take this whole card base with all of its pretty scalloped edges and everything, and they want me to just leave it as is. and waste a whole bunch of it. So I'm just going to take a look and see, will this fit? It will not fit on a card base. Darn it. Okay, so I am going to make their cards the way they asked me to. First time for everything, I guess. All right, so I'm going to take my bone folder and really score that edge so that my card lays flat. That'll make it easier for me to create on it. And we're going to get going. So first thing they would like us to do is grab one of these little, oh, I've got 2 sheets here. Darn it. Grab one of these little ovals and to stamp the happy birthday on there. And that works just fine for me because I am in need of happy birthday cards for January. So here we go. Happy birthday. Now, if this is your first time ordering a paper pumpkin, you will get a paper pumpkin block. This is not my first time, so I did not get one. So I'm going to grab a block that hopefully isn't too messy. And I'm putting my sentiment in the top left-hand corner because this block is bigger than my sentiment, and I don't want to get ink all over the place. Now, if you're just using the spot, I would then take my spot in and ink up my sentiment. I am not going to open up my spot, though. I am going to use my full-size Blackberry Bliss ink pad, so I don't want to get my whole block inky. So top left-hand corner means that I can just get my sentiment inked up. All right, now this is a brand new stamp set and could have a little film on it. So now that I've inked that up, I am going to go ahead and just stamp this on a scrap and make sure it's stamping nicely. Now, if I was thinking, I probably should have gone ahead and done that in Versamark first so that I didn't stain my stamps, but whatever. They're easier to find if they're stained. All right. Wow, what a beautiful, beautiful font. Crazy. I love it. Okay, so that is the first thing to do on our card. And then they are saying that we should grab one of these gorgeous flowers. You know what? I actually, when it's ones like this, I actually like to pop them out all at once. These aren't too intricate. It's time saving, but also I find they just pop out a little bit more easily when you do them all at once. And then we do have 3 little pieces in here to pop out. Now, if I had to take your pick tool on hand, I would use that, but I don't. So I'm just going to use my bone folder. My room is still in a bit of disarray after our renos earlier this month. And so I'm still kind of crafting upstairs for the most part, and that's a bit crazy. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I have this beautiful piece. I'm going to take some tear and tape. Where did I put it? There I put it. I'm going to take some tear and tape, and they are showing me to put tear and tape right across my flower, obviously not over top of those holes, and then right across the bottom of my flower, just underneath those other holes. So I'm going to do that. And before I peel that backing off, I'm going to grab my vellum because they also, now they would like me to attach that to the vellum layer. So again, with these vellum ones, even though these are a little bit more intricate, I am going to go ahead and take 3 layers out at a time. There we go. All right. So I've got all of those out at once. And then I'll just grab one of them, maybe. Yeah, there we go. Just grab one of them. And so with this piece, They're saying that I should lay this down so that the vellum kind of gets caught on that that adhesive. So I always like to look at like what will it look like ultimately. So I want a leaf poking out the top and leaves poking out the side. And so basically this stem is going between those two stems. All right, and now this is still quite sticky on the back. If you think it's not sticky enough, go ahead and put some more tear and tape on here, or like a little glue dot or something. I can see it's all sticky there, all sticky there, sticky there. So I'm just going to do one more little strip right here, just to add to that. And now this whole piece will attach. Oh, my room is so dusty right now. This whole piece will attach right here on my card, just like that. Be pretty sure about where you're putting it because it's not coming back up. Tear and tape's pretty strong. All right, and then I've got my sentiment. I flipped it over, and I am going to put 3 dimensionals on the back of it. So one in the middle and one on each end. You could just do the 2 ends, but I always like to make sure that the middle isn't going to sag, so I always do the middle. All right, and then this sentiment goes down here. Now you could center it if you wanted, but I'm going to put it just kind of off to the left. There we go. And then we add some embellishments. And so just a little like that, a little like that, and a little one down over here. And that is our first card completed. This is a really pretty card, like really, really pretty. And I kind of like, I mean, I do usually kind of maximize this, but I'm going to lose scallops if I do. So we're not going to. So that is the first card all created. So it looks like we get to make 3 of each of the 3 cards. And then I'll just show you quickly with the envelopes. We've got this gorgeous mossy meadow envelope to go with all of this, and these beautiful stickers. And so I'm just peel that off and put that right on the front. Just like that. And now we have a beautiful spot to write somebody's name or to put an address, and it's going to be easily read by the post office, and a nice way to send that card off. So there you have it. That's our first card completed. So I'm going to quickly run through the next 2 cards, and then we're going to be able to assess a little bit better what leftover bits we'll have to do some creating with. So our next one is just a note, and that is done on a circle. So it looks like we actually won't have any. Oh no, wait a second. If I use those 3 and those 3 and those 3, it looks like we have a full sheet of labels left over, which is like fantastic. That's super cool. I guess that way, you know, if you make any mistakes as you're stamping, you might not have a full sheet left over, but at least you'll have leftovers. All right, here we go. I'm going to clean up my sentiment. We'll swap this out and do just a note. You know what? I actually am not going to do just a note. I think I'm going to do get well soon. It's another one that's going to fit nicely in the circle. And man, oh man, do I know a lot of sick people right now. So not a good thing. I've got students who have pneumonia. I have friends who have COVID. Like, it's just a bad time of year. All right, let's see. I don't need that anymore. I've cleaned up. We'll move that. We'll pick up our get well soon. We'll grab our Blackberry Bliss ink. and I'm going to stamp that sentiment right into the middle of my circle. So they've given us a few different sentiments for the different shapes, different ones that'll fit nicely on the circle, the oval, and the rectangle. And then, of course, you can always dip into your own stash of stamps if you need something completely different. All right, so we've got that stamped. I'm going to put that to the side. And now this is exactly the same process as our last card. However, this time we are grabbing our fern. Okay, hello, come on. All right, so I've got my fern popped out. There we go. And I've already got a vellum leaf popped out. So there we go. Now for this one, they're saying let's do a strip up and down. And this time we don't have to worry about any little windows. And then a strip from side to side. All right. And we're going to peel this backing off. Oh, I keep forgetting that I don't have a garbage can on top of my desk anymore. It's under my desk. Old habits die hard. All right. So I'm going to take that, and this time we want, yeah, like that. Okay. We want our fern to go off to the left of our other two stems, and we want that to stick out like that. There we go. All right, so just like that. Now that's all sticky, and I need a card base. Okay. So I've grabbed my card base, and we're going to pop this on to our card front, just like that. And then take our circle sentiment, and I put 3 dimensionals on the back of it. There we go. Okay. All right. And then this one kind of goes off to the left as well. Okay, just like that. And we grab our little gems and we pop a few on here. This time we're going to pop them over on that side. And another one down here. There we go. So that is our second card. Now I did forget to go over this one with the bone folder, so it's kind of popping open on me. Just like that. So there you go. That's our second card. And there, I'll put it right there. And now for our final card. This one is so pretty. Oh my goodness. I'm going to clean up our sentiment and grab a new one that's going to fit nicely onto our rectangle. So let's see, we've got best of luck, congrats. I think I'm going to do a thank you card for this one. Let's see, we'll pop our get well soon back on here. And I'm going to grab the thank you. All right. And we need a rectangle. There we go. And our ink. And here we go. Just like that. Okay. And that's our third sentiment for our third card. So pretty. I can put that up there. All right. Now for this one, we need the gorgeous blackberries. So pretty. There we go. So we'll pop those out. And I'm going to use my bone folder to pop out that one little bit as well. Okay. All right, and then just need one of those, and we need another one of our vellum layers. For this one, we're going to come down this way, avoiding that little hole. And then we're going to come down this way, like that. All right. Peel these backings off. We're going to find that. Oh, don't run away on me. So again, this stem is going to go between the other two stems. And we're going to put this down so that the flowers are just touching that top leaf. And now this whole piece will go onto one of our card bases. Just like that. And then we're going to take our thank you with some dimensionals, again, 3 along the back. Just like that. And our sentiment is going to pop on here just off to the left. So pretty. And just like our other ones, we're going to grab some gems and pop them onto our card. Oops, and I forgot to use the bone folder on this one too. There we go. All right, and that is our third card. So these are incredibly quick and easy to put together. I am so impressed. They're absolutely gorgeous. I can't wait to be able to send these ones out. And then the envelopes that go with them are fantastic as well. So now to do an alternative card, we don't have, well, I should double check before I say we don't. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, we don't have any leftover bases. If you do all of these cards as is, you won't have any leftover vellum or images either, but you will have a full sheet of leftover sentiment pieces. So you'll be able to make 9 more cards using just that sentiment piece and then adding them onto whatever kind of card you'd like to. So I'm actually just going to see, I really, really hope that I can actually find my my dies that go with this set, and that's going to allow me to make some alternative cards. So this is a tricky little thing. Hopefully I'm not wasting my time here. I am pretty sure that it's sitting somewhere right beside me, because I wouldn't have put it too far away, being that it's still our current die set. But man, is that frustrating that it's not just right here where I thought it was. I didn't even think too much about going and looking for it because I was pretty sure it was just sitting right beside me. Yeah, I do know I used it for a video not too long ago. So where would I have put it? Let's see. Oh, hello. We've got somebody home now, and I'd hoped I'd be done my video by now, but oh well. All right, and I might be done my video. It looks like I am going to have to make some alternative cards at a later date when I actually locate that die set, because my room is in a big disaster right now. But my thoughts were to grab that tag piece and the fern piece and then add in a little sentiment and everything. So very sorry that I don't have any alternatives for you today. Hopefully, I will be able to find that die set today and make some alternatives. And when I post my email tomorrow, I'll have some photos in there of some alternative cards for you guys. So thanks so much for joining me for the December paper pumpkin kit. It is a real beauty. And I'm so excited that I'm going to have 9 awesome cards ready to go for the new year. And yeah, I hope you guys really enjoyed your cards as well. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you next Tuesday. Bye.